My name is Rockne Cole, and I'm running for the at-large position for the City Council race this fall. Before I share my vision with you, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm a lifelong Iowan. Originally, I was born in Decorah, Iowa, and graduated from Decorah High School in 1993. Afterwards, I attended a small Lutheran liberal arts college called Luther in Decorah and graduated with a degree in economics in 1997. Like so many in this community, I attended school here. I received my law degree with honors in 2000. And since that time, I've owned a small business in downtown Iowa City, Cole and Vonder, that we've run since 2004. My wife, Mara, works at the Iowa City Public Library as a graphic design artist. Prior to that, she worked at the New Pioneer Co-op for 14 years. And my little one, Nora, is 7 years old, attends Longfellow Elementary School here in Iowa City. And no matter how many votes it may cost me, I will always and forever be a Longfellow Longhorn. When I look at the issues that we face in this fall's campaign, I think it comes down to where we live, where we work, and how we grow. When I think of the key assets in our community, it's our historic neighborhoods, both old and new. When I think of what really makes them special, you only can look at our beautiful historic architecture, our seamless integration of our neighborhood commercial enterprises with our neighborhoods, as well as our glorious neighborhood schools. Those are really what make Iowa City a special place. But a real challenge that we've always had in this community is how do we grow without disrupting? How do we make economic growth something that actually adds value rather than takes value away? And I believe we do that by identifying the areas that really work. I think of our historic North Side. That's a good example of almost everything you need is within a 5-minute walk. It's walkable, it has a neighborhood school, and it's close to the various services that they need. And that should be our goal for throughout Iowa City. Wherever you live, our goal should be able to make all of our areas as walkable and bikeable as possible, so that you can access all city services within a short distance from your home. But I think really what it comes down to is the vision that we have. We want to make each one of our neighborhoods a destination. And the way that we do that is through encouraging each of our neighborhoods to be spectacular, by increasing walkability, by ensuring affordable housing, by ensuring that we connect our neighborhoods via strong bike access to our downtown. But more importantly, it's important that all members of our community feel welcome. And that starts with our increasing diversity that we're facing in the community. I think it's an enormous asset that we're becoming more diverse, and we need to make sure that we do everything possible to welcome them and to embrace the beautiful mosaic that we have in this community. Also, our seniors. We are becoming a destination for seniors from throughout the United States. In order to become a senior-friendly community, it starts with identifying our assets. And you'll need to look no farther than our senior center. One of the things that has risen over the past year is the future of our senior center. A lot of residents are concerned that it could be closed. Well, I can assure you that if I'm elected, I will ensure that that senior center will remain open and that it will be fully funded. We need to shift our focus from the costs of administration of these sorts of cherished resources to the value. People come to this community because of assets such as this. But it's not only our seniors, it's our young people. We sit side by side with the University of Iowa, and we need to do everything possible to encourage collaboration with our dynamic entrepreneurial initiatives. And so to do that, I'll continue strong support for our arts community. I'll continue programs such as the Merge program, where we collaborate with dynamic entrepreneurs and we collaborate with the city to ensure that we remove as many barriers as possible so that they can chase their dreams. But it also means providing low-cost office space. That's one of the key challenges that we face. In talking to so many of the creative folks in this community, they identify overhead and office space as a true barrier. So I think we can address these issues by, one, protecting the low-cost office space that we have, But not only that, for city-funded projects, we can ensure that a certain set of low-cost office space is included in those city-funded projects. But it also comes down to the value of hard work. I believe that working hard is the best way to get out of poverty. And that's why I support our Johnson County Board of Supervisors' recent effort to increase our minimum wage. That's why, if elected, I'll support a lowest responsible bidding ordinance to ensure that the people that bid for our city contracts meet a minimum set of standards, including a living wage. And it also means that we'll promote robust economic growth as well. But the final thing really relates to economic growth. There's no doubt that we are going to grow. The question is how we get there. Many of you know that I oppose the Chauncey Tower development, a 20-story development including a $15 million subsidy. But that doesn't mean that I'm opposed to economic growth. It's easy to forget that the project that many of us supported was a $29 million project that would have included expansion of one of our most dynamic employers in our community, the New Pioneer Co-op. But I also thought it'd be helpful to identify some economic growth projects that we support. I'm very encouraged by the Unitarian Church possibly being able to preserve that beautiful building that they have and at the same time allow additional density. The other recent success that we've had is the Tate Arms building, one of our first rooming houses for African Americans in this community. The developers in that case were able to get some additional density bonus points by preserving our historic treasure. I don't believe you have to destroy our past to build our future. We can work together to solve all our problems and preserve what we love and grow our community at the same time. I hope to earn your vote this fall. If elected, my goal is to bring the community and our city government back into the hands of the people. Too many of our decisions are made by a small number of people. I reject that view. I believe we all have a stake in the future and direction of our community, and that if elected, I will listen to your concerns, but more importantly, I will incorporate them. Because I believe that the best and most highly functioning community is a community that works together. This fall, you have an important decision to make, and I hope that I earn your vote on November 3rd, 2015, and that you will vote Rockne Cole for City Council to represent you. Thank you very much.